I am making a Smash-like fighting game, but it is played from a top-down perspective. In the last video, I created a basic game loop, movement, stage, and different attacks. In this video, I will expand this game loop with a functioning UI system and a working shield. Before I explain the bigger features, I just want to rapid fire through some small tweaks I made as to not raise questions. Firstly, I added a slash move that rotates around you. It does little damage and serves as a distance tool. I updated the player model colors to differentiate between players. For now, it is set based on join order. Lastly, I made a few balance changes and tweaked a few hitboxes throughout this video. I don't want to bore anyone with the small tweaks and details, so just know the balancing is there. Let's get to the bigger changes. Starting out, I created a new interface, Hittable. I wanted this to be apparent to any object in the game that an attack interacts with. I created the shield as a static hitbox that sits in front of the player, activated on command, and shuts off any attack that hits it. In theory, this elegant idea was to protect the player while keeping any hit effect in place. However, in practice, this caused issues. Mainly, hitboxes that were bigger than the shield hit the player before the shield could properly disable them. I tried working around this using priority, processes, and many other weird ways, but it was just not meant to be. So disappointingly, I threw out the beautiful object-oriented programming and focused on a more straightforward solution. I made the shield into a static hitbox and kept the pointer in the player object. When an attack hits the player first checks if it hits the shield as well. If it did, all damage and hit stun are cancelled. This worked incredibly well. Not perfect and still needed tuning, but worked incredible. I worked on a UI next. For now, I don't have any form of select screen, so player joined dynamically and the UI needed to match that. I created a customizable text object that holds the current damage and generated it for each player on screen. The position was set based on the player order. Then, I customized the text using a rich label. I created a large integer and a smaller floating point with a percentage mark. I also added a small shake when a player is hit to avoid just displaying static text. This also matches the display in Super Smash Bros. As a finishing touch for now, I set the color to match the player color for clarity. In the future, I want to add the player model to the empty section beside the text, and maybe a graphic to show the abilities equipped. For now, the development is going better than I expected. Playing it with a friend does feel really good, considering I only worked on it for a few days. After finishing some more technical stuff like pause menu, windscreen, and main menu, I will start working on more abilities and animations. So, after this, what do you think of the new features? What other abilities and mechanics should I add to the game? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this devlog, leave a like and subscribe for more devlogs like this in the future. Bye!